Once upon a time, there was a dog called Bobby. Each morning, after a long and hazardous night on the street, he took his usual place on the corner. Always, he would try to talk to people who passed by, but they never listened. Then, one day, everything changed. It was exactly 1,095 days, 3 minutes and 42 seconds since his first speaking attempt when the miracle occurred. The voice that he'd always wanted, that he'd long dreamt about, had arrived. It was a huge beep. A strong, caring and exciting beep. How did Bobby manage to get his voice heard? A little bit of magic that went by the name of Barkbeacon. HAÇİKO, the foundation of saving animals from desperation and apathy he'd heard about from fairy tales, had finally arrived and given him a magical collar. The magic that powered this device was called iBeacon, and passers-by with the Millie app could finally understand him. His barks became beeps, which were turned into push notifications on their smartphones. Sure, it was confusing to Bobby, but it worked. But what was Bobby trying to say for all of these years? The answer was quite simple. But to make people understand it, the message needed to come from the devices that they were checking every 6 minutes. When he finally managed to get his voice heard, people loved Bobby. Through only 10 bark beacons, more than 200,000 people have heard Bobby and his friends' voices in 1 month. 25,000 tweets and WhatsApp messages were sent, which have reached more than 2 million people online. People loved to talk with Bobby and never forgot to leave a little bit of leftovers outside their doors. Bobby and the rest of the dogs lived happily ever after.